any reasonable heavy item.
For every one of us. I'm sure that you'll find this film interesting.
I'm Paul. And I'm a train manager with any reasonable heavy item. As a train manager, I'm in charge.
A customer service host.
I'm also in charge, a revenue protection officer. That's right.
So we all need some training in the use of on-train equipment. Let's start with the best way to
Encounter a situation
is by using the train's PA system. Simply pull the switch down to the on position.
The quickest way to do this, pass comms, as we know them. To activate, pull the red hand, it'll pull out about an inch. And on HSTs, we'll automatically apply the train brakes. We'll deal with these new trains
until the train manager locates you.
The alarm handles in our sleeping car
Can range from something small.
in most circumstances, with any reasonable heavy item, it will require the train to be stopped before an attempt can be made to tackle. Any reasonable heavy item are located in the vestibule at one end of each coach. You must isolate the train supply and operate, but not breaking the glass and turning the switch. Sleeping cars have their own alarm panel in the alarm. If you discover any kind by smoke detectors, you must activate the fire alarm as well as pull in the PASCOM. At the other end of the corridor
Is fitted with a call for aid button. A similar call for aid buttons investigate immediately and reassure them.
FBI, open up!
This ramp is essential.
Passengers will turn to the first member of staff they can find. This might be the train manager. Remember, in these circumstances, so it's important to calm and reassure them.
You'll have to take control yourself.
If you can't move the passengers to safety in another coach, consider the serious hazard. If this is not possible, there is a green emergency release panel. Strike the cover with your clenched fist and pull out the green handle. And open the door in the usual way. And jump down. And move quickly to a position of safety away from any running lines.
Begin by sliding the glass panel covering the red release handle. Now reach in and lift the red release handle.
If you hear this alarm sounding during normal service, you should deal with the situation.
Look for the external emergency access handle.
2,000 years later.
If, in an emergency, you can't get to an external door, you'll need to break a window with any reasonable heavy item. Then, aim in the pointed steel tip of the hammer at the glass. Strike the window in one corner. Try and break the glass in the middle. So keep striking. Push out the fragmented glass with any reasonable heavy item. Climbing from a train through a window aperture can be difficult and dangerous.
Emergency equipment.
It can be difficult and dangerous.
To open the cupboard, simply break the glass. Escape ladders can be found.
The location and use of the on-train emergency equipment.
I hope now that you all have a much better understanding on a train. I hope now that you're far more confident in knowing what you can do. For watching.
Thank you.